Hello there. Follow me along on a Tuesday in my life as the last Tuesday I have with no work. Because starting next Tuesday, I will be working nights. Anyways, just got done with therapy. Now I'm doing some work for my class. I have to do an evaluation. Whatever, it's not important. I'm just doing work. And I'm gonna do some of that. And then I'm going to do some other things. I'm gonna try to journal today. I'm gonna try to read. I'm gonna try to write. And follow me along for the last free Tuesday I have in my life. Not in my life. What? Yeah. So now I am writing in this Burn After Writing book, and I'm sitting comfily in my bed. So yeah, it's really chilly. My hands are really cold, and I'm chilling with the cats. So this is the book I'm reading right now, and I've just finished chapter 2, and I'm really into it. It's a good book. I just laid in bed while reading it with the cats, and we all cuddled. Now I'm going to pick out an outfit. So I'm thinking I might wear this purple sweater today. And I'm gonna have to layer it with something because it's chilly. Very, very chilly. So honestly, these two might look good together. And then as for the pants, I want to wear something warm but cozy. So we'll have to figure that out. Okay, this is what I came up with. Some cozy office pants. Stretchy, but I don't know how I feel about this layering. I don't know. Maybe there's a better sweater that would go over it. Okay, my broccoli cheddar soup sweater, I think, is what's gonna work best for this outfit. I think layering is the key to surviving this winter. And when I say surviving, I mean like being comfortable. Surviving a comfortable winter. And not being absolutely dreadfully cold. Because right now, I'm feeling quite warm. And it feels nice. So, and I've got my cute little sleeves. So I'm gonna make myself a coffee. A hot latte, to be precise, with almond milk because I don't have any oat milk right now. So I guess we're gonna have to settle for almond milk. Oh god, there's something in my eye. Okay. We're just gonna have to settle for almond milk, I guess. Anyways. first we're going to put in some espresso. Philz coffee, I'm pretty sure is what this is. And it's like the summer blend that I got forever ago. Scooper. And scoop out a scoop. That's a bit more espresso. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys these squashes are from my compost. They grew out of my compost, and I'm pretty sure last year we put our pumpkins and maybe a squash in the compost. My plant app says that these are summer squash, but I don't know. I'm not going to say that that's what they are 100%, but these two guys came out of the plant in the compost. Gains. Alright, I'm heading to a mountain that I'm going to drive up, and it's got what I'm assuming is going to be very pretty views because of the changing leaves, and it's nice out. As you can see, I'm in my tank top because I got really hot. It's 60 degrees, which is not like hot, but comparatively to what it's been, it feels very warm. And it's really warm in my car for some reason. And maybe it's because I'm wearing like ski socks right now. I don't know, but I'm like sweating. Ooh, also I just had a hot coffee, so that could also be a contributor. But yeah, I brought my book that I'm reading, which I'll tell you guys a little bit about. It's set in I know it's in the 1600s, and it's set in this Puritan village. It's based on this girl, Abatha, and she's kind of being oppressed in this little Puritan village. Women aren't allowed to speak out. They're forbidden from being in the affairs of business, and they have no ground to stand on. It's a horror novel, so there is an element in it. It's about this creature named Slewfoot, I guess, and he's like in this dark pit. She's not allowed to read. Drawing's not allowed. You're not allowed to read anything but the Bible. Women don't have any rights. So it's just interesting being in that time period. And I know something's brewing. Something spooky is brewing. And perfect time to read it. Right around spooky season when the veil is about to be its thinnest. So, yeah. And I love reading about witches. So interesting. Love reading about witches casting spells, and I just want to be in that world, and I want to write that world. That's the type of world that I want to write. So anyways, I brought that book. I brought my journal that I'm writing my story in. I brought the burn after writing journal, and I brought my regular journal that I just write in. I'll see you guys up there. Wait, look at that church. Pretty. I love church buildings so much. Bros, we're like in a cloud right now. This is wild. You can't even see anything. Bruh, this is wild. So I wonder if I'll actually be able to see a view or not. Because it's so cloudy. This is interesting. So spooky though. Very spooky. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to see much. Okay, so it's definitely colder up here. So I'm 100% gonna need all the layers I can get. So let me re-layerify. Yeah, so this is Mount Greylock. The drive up is forever, but I think that will work well. So I'm back, and there was zero visibility. I really wanted to go up and see the foliage, but you couldn't see absolutely anything. So, yeah. I was just chilling on the blanket, and I ended up writing a little bit, journaling, doing the burn journal, and which is hard. It's asking you a lot of questions about like your childhood and questions about when was the time that you got like hurt the most, or like I don't know, just trying to think of examples, but like it's hard to think of because I'm like I don't know. Like, do I block everything out or what? But yeah. And then there's also some questions that are kind of very personal, or like end up turning into personal things. It gets into the deepest, darkest parts of your mind. And literally one of the questions is, what's your deepest, darkest secret? Also, can you tell that my hands are freezing? Anyways, I thought I had gloves in here. But, and then I ended up reading a little bit, but I would have kept reading because my book is so friggin' good right now, and I just want to keep reading and not stop. But I was kind of like, I started sitting in a comfortable position on my stomach, and I'm like, I feel very vulnerable right now. But a woman came and she was walking around, and she's like, can you take my picture? So I took her picture, and she's like, we were just talking about how like you can't see anything, and how we were both hoping to see some foliage and see a view, but she still wanted pictures anyway. I literally can't see anything still. Yeah, I took some pictures of her, and she like she's like, can I set my stuff on here? Put her stuff on my blanket. She was like, this is my only day off is today, so I was hoping to like come up here and see things. So she wanted a picture. Okay, look at that, the fog that is just surrounding everything, but here you can actually sort of see some things. Nothing like looking at a gorgeous view on your day off though. I just drove by that spot, and the woman that I took a picture of was just sitting there chilling. So I'm glad she was able to actually catch some foliage. It's less foggy now as I go down. So I want to see if that one spot is open that is very scenic. So we'll see. So the spot's open, and you can definitely see some things. You can see the outlines of mountains. You can't necessarily tell that there's fall foliage out. The woman was like, oh, it must be past prime, past its peak. And I'm thinking like, no, it can't be. It's like halfway through October. It can't be past it. But I guess it could be. I don't know. When is prime? When is peak? Like at the beginning of October? I don't know. You guys tell me.
Which is why I called in reinforcements.
I ordered some Mexican food from DoorDash.
Because Ron lost all our money, tried to make it
And I'm watching Haunted Hotel off Netflix.